The Pharisees asked Jesus a question when he was talking about the commandment to love your neighbor. They asked him, "Who is my neighbor?" And Jesus said, well, he did what he often does, which is to answer the question with a story. And he began to tell the story of the Good Samaritan. And he was using that story to illustrate that everyone is our neighbor, even people that we think we might find hard to love. And so one of the things we're trying to do at Good Neighbor is to remember that everyone is our neighbor.
My name is Barbara Bridgewater. I live here at 1815 Morrow Avenue. That's in the what we call the near north side of Waco. I've been here about 17 years. My husband Philip and I have 2 daughters that grew up here. I have a neighbor, and we've been friends for a long time. They had 2 children almost the same as ours. However, and we used to exchange our kids all the time and say how you're doing all the time. And then they built a privacy fence. I really would love it if neighbors did not have privacy fences. I think it really prevents a lot of things that can happen with neighbors for the good part. And I understand why people want privacy. I do understand that. I'm just saying in terms of being neighborly, it really prevents some things from happening. Good Neighbor fits into the vision of some other things that I'm doing. For instance, I'm president of our local neighborhood association. And I'm also, again, very involved in my church, which is right here in the neighborhood a lot. So Good Neighbor fits into those things because Good Neighbor also wants to participate in the neighborhood a lot, wants to figure out ways to involve neighbors together, wants to provide some kind of space. So both in the neighborhood association and in my church, we would love to gather at some other places. I'm really eager for the building to keep going and the whole organization to keep going.
One of the things we're trying to do at Good Neighbor is to remember everyone is our neighbor, and to love our neighbors as Jesus would do. And that comes out of our calling, out of our common Christian belief that that's what Jesus would have us do.